Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Well, here it is. Talios is here. Should be free to play for everyone that has a Max Vidar. And I saw Rev's, I don't know, a video or a stream that Rev did recently, and he has confirmed with somebody that works for the game that says if you have not maxed the Vidar and max it, the mission is supposed to automatically populate. So, therefore, there is sourcing for the Vidar Talios beyond this arc. Now, let's talk about the ship itself. You see, I have mine at tier 2 already. I've been saving up some charged nanoprobes for the past few days. Hopefully, you did too. Just to, jumpstart things. And I would say, remember this. Most of you probably already know that when you tier up a ship, the refinery resets. Well, because we're going from the Vidar to the Vidar Talios, the refinery also resets. So when you build the Vidar Talios, the refinery is going to reset. And therefore, you can do another round of pulls. So hopefully you're prepared for that as well. And hopefully I'm not too late in telling you. So I've done, 3 or maybe 4 pulls, because did my regular morning pull, then I built the Talios and did more pulls, and then I tiered it, so that's 3. Whew. Went through a lot of inert nanoprobes. So what are we going to do now? We're going to go get some more. That, and we're going to test out the ship. Now, I did already put the levels on this. I do not suggest, at least for the first few tiers, I don't suggest using a token, going into Borg space, and leveling up your Vidar that way. So, go to another system, maybe let it auto-grind in augment space, or let it auto-grind if you haven't, locked your factions yet. Talk about crews. The crews are really good. They're really going to be standard, at least for bridge crews. But let's check out lower deck options. And I will say that this is it's a 4-star epic, so your crew bonus requirements are going to be a lot higher. You see, I have not maxed mine, and I don't have Tendi on this ship. You see what happens when I put Tendi on this ship. You see how the health dropped 100%? Well, that is what my Tendi is, so I might as well use Nero. And yes, I could use Khan, but again, you lose 50% health, but you lose 100% attack. So, at least for the moment, I'm going to leave Tendi off, because I'm going to try using my Vidar too. There are many crews to use, so I'm going to use Pike Moreau Chen on my Vidar. Pop some exocomps. Let's go do that now. Activate. And let's go all the way down again. And activate. Send both ships in. You've seen my faction hunt video. You know that I like to use 2 ships at a time. And to steal a phrase from Halo 2, I'm going to call it dual wielding. It's something I've been doing. Well, as far as faction hunt goes, I've probably been dual wielding for at least 2, maybe even 3 years. I have recently started doing that more regularly when I grind. Part of that is because I have 2 ships that I'm willing to use, depending on what reputation you're trying to boost, what kind of reputation you're not trying to boost, because you will lose more if you're using, the faction ship. So I'm hoping I can use both of these ships at the same time and get a million ish at least. I'm hoping closer to 1.3 million. And I'm also hoping that it's going to go a whole lot faster. Well, I mean, it's only been going like 6 minutes a run for me, so it's not going to be too much faster. But at the same time, less time grinding is less time grinding. So if I can do that, I'm going to try to do that. Let's see what, looks like the Talios is holding up okay. Not sure about the Vidar yet. And the reason I have 5 on the Talios is because you're losing. What are you losing? The skin. If you have the Vidar skin, you're losing that boost, and you're also losing a research nanoprobe hunter. If I'm not mistaken, is specifically for the Vidar, so it doesn't apply to the Talios. Attack. Okay. I mean, don't. Yeah. There it goes. All right. Doesn't seem like it's working that badly. I mean, yes, it may. You may fill your cargo more efficiently if you use one ship. This is purely for speed. And yes, I realize I'm being slightly ridiculous and not wanting to take 2 6-minute runs instead of trying to do it at the same time. But just something I've been doing. This may actually work even better if you're still going in the 33 system, because the 36s are pretty big. If you don't have a lot of research, your Vidar is not going to do well against the 36s. So I think it would definitely benefit, this dual wielding technique would definitely benefit people going and grinding on the 33s more than the 36s, because grinding on the 33s is definitely going to take longer. I think the last time I timed mine, it was about 22 minutes. Well, Vidar Talios really is taking a long time to fill up its cargo. Oh my gosh, like there's not enough hostiles in the system. That's cool. You notice I have 176,000 on the Talios. I have 444,000 on the Vidar. That's interesting. Just gonna have to see how long it takes with this Talios. It's really I was hoping it was gonna go a little faster. That way you get to see me doing the whole run, but I'm not sure that that's going to be the case. Yeah, and my Vidor's full, isn't it? Because of stupid visual glitch that the assholes won't fix. So annoying. So stupidly annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and recall Mr. Vidar there. How long did that take? Like 4 minutes. It took like 4 minutes to fill my Vidar cargo. Wow. Haven't even gone through half haul on the Talios yet. Which is nice. I mean, it's nice that it's holding up. It just sucks that it's not going faster. Well, shoot. Alright, so let me pause the show here, and I'll bring you back in when I'm done. And back. Here we go. This should be the last kill. See, I got 686. Boom, dead. So 686,000 wanted Vidar Talios. How long did that take? Well, took about 10 minutes. So it does appear, and while I still have my exocomps popped, I'll send back in. I don't care. I'm not gonna waste the exocomps. So that is 10 minutes, and that is what, 686 and 597. So that was about what, 1.2 million, which isn't terrible. It's pretty close to what I thought it might be. Not sure if I'll keep doing this. I think I may just put cargo crew on the Vidar, use the exo comps. Yeah, it'll take 12 minutes, which is then that's another what? Minute, 2 minutes, but that's another 200,000 a day. It's just going to take a while to get used to. You are upgrading a new ship. It is going to take a while for it to get to your level. Well, it'll take a while for me to get it to my level. Those of you that are lower levels, maybe it is more ready for you at this point. So, yeah, probably if you're hitting the 33s, you're probably... Well, see, the problem with that is the 33s give you half as much loot. So, I'm not sure that Talios is worth using yet. That's a tough one. You might have to wait till tier 3 or 4 or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing too many Borg runs with my Talios. I mean, 686, at base is nice, but it's just, it takes 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. The hell was I going to say? I don't even remember what the hell I was going to say. I feel like I was going to add something. You definitely want to try to get over 1 million probes, because if I remember correctly, the double pull for the Talios on your charge nano probes is about 510,000 at tier 1. At tier 2, I think it goes up to 530,000. Not sure. But then you have your active nano probes that you want to pull. And you would like to get a little extra so you don't have to do Borg runs every day. And therefore that does reduce some grind time. And remember, since you are actively tiering up this ship, and yeah, it'll take a week or so to go from tier 2 to tier 3 or whatever. But you do want to get a little extra sometimes, so that when you do tier up, you can get that extra pull. So, work in progress, I guess, right? I think that's going to do it for me today. Comment below, do you like the dual wielding technique? How are you liking the Talios so far? I know I'm not really liking the warp range. I can't get it to the Borg armadas that I want to do without discoing it, which I'm not too thrilled about. But however, and I really don't want to use a bunch of charge and nano probes to research the warp range. Not that I can only do 2 at my level, and it still can't get it to the armadas I want it to. I'm not sure that's really worth anything, but okay. Be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.